Hi, today I want to show you a technique in watercolors that called glazing. Glazing means applying a very thin layer of color on top of another already dried layer of color. This technique can be used in oils, in pastels, practically almost in everything when you have colors that are transparent or semi-transparent. To make it simple, I sketched that flower pot, and right now I will show you. It sounds really difficult, but it is very easy. So I am trying to make first kind of like bluish violet abstract flowers. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna use somewhat a red, a rose color, and I'm going to apply it first like that. So it's quite a thin layer, I would say. I'm gonna do it here also. The reason I am applying this red color or rose color first it's because I want the effect of those flowers to be darker like this. It will be bluish violet. Now I have to wait for this layer to be completely dry, so I would color something else. Let's choose leaves. Leaves I would make sort of greenish, so I will apply emerald green first, and when this would be dry I also will apply blue above that to make it more interesting. Let's say this is abstract leaf, and there is another one over there. And another one here. And I have another one over there. We have to wait until it's dry. I am cleaning my brush in the water and wiping it, cleaning again and wiping again. Now I will use a yellow color and color those little flowers. They're also abstract. I didn't think much when I sketched it. My goal is to show what glazing is. Let's make those little future flowers. Let's make it orange, for example. One here and another I have over here. My colors are still wet, so I will continue coloring other parts. This is a vase, or we can call it a pot. Well, let's make it a ceramic, kind of ceramic vase. Wonder what color. Probably terracotta. It's kind of like orange, kind of looks like bricks. I will make it this kind of orange terracotta color. No need to remember names of colors. Different companies call their brands different names, and it's only complicate things. I always try to simplify and call everything just red, yellow, and blue, because those are main colors. Sometimes professional people call them primary colors, but just remember that those three are main colors, because from those main colors, yellow, red, and blue, you can get all others by mixing them. So right now I could color this surface. It could be a table, for example, and I will make it, let's make it already ready violet. It's company mixed violet. There is no much purpose for choosing colors. I just randomly chose them. Okay, so I think flowers that I made pinkish red already dry, and like I said, I will put a blue color over them. That would be a second transparent layer. I am going to use blue right now and carefully and quickly apply. It's a thin transparent layer. As you can see, I applied it and we can still see the first layer through the second one. And the same here. I of course use lots of water, and I'm just using a sense, just a sixth sense or intuition. Results would be, of course, can be different depending on how much color on your brush and how much water. And this one I did before I started the video. It dried and it's a little bit darker. So as you can see, right now we've got a play of colors. Colors are vibrant because we can see both of the red and pinkish red and blue kind of shining. And right here, where I used already pre-mixed violet, it looks a little bit dull, a little bit less play. It's still beautiful, it's just different. And sometimes you want already mixed color. You either mix it yourself by combining red and blue, or you use pre-mixed by company. But frequently you would want more interest and more play, and you would use glazing like this. I could apply more colors over it, but I do not want to complicate right now. So while this dries, let's apply blue, like I said before, over this emerald green. Let's just call it green. I'm using the same blue, thin layer, sorry. As you can see now, green looks a little bit more blue, and it's still showing. In fact, I probably applied a little bit too much in here and it became blue. So what I will do, I will remove a little bit of the color using paper. Now we can see green again. Any mistakes like this, for example, blue color spilled on my orange vase, only makes it more interesting. So I'm not gonna remove that. As you can see, we've got vibrant effect again, and that's why, like I said, I like glazing, and most professional artists really like glazing. That doesn't mean that you have to use this technique. You really like, I like about art, the main thing is freedom, and we decide for ourselves what we feel comfortable with and what we like to do to enjoy the process. Right now it is still wet, and I'm going to change a brush and use one that has a point. It's a round brush. This one was flat, and I'm going to make stems. I wet the brush again, and I'm going to use light green. Again, I'm going to use glazing technique. First, I'm going to use light green, like this, and when it's dry, I'm going to use yellow, and I will put yellow in some places over that light green, just to make it more vibrant. While this is drying, I am going to put another layer on those yellow flowers, and I think I am going to use red. As you know, when we mix red and yellow, we get orange. So we can pre-mix it, or if I use glazing, it still would be orange. Let's see if we've got that. And if it's too much red and it doesn't look orange, I will remove it with a paper. But I think we have a play of an orange here. It's a play of yellow and red that gives us orange effect. Maybe here it's a little bit too much red. Okay. And now I would like you to see the difference. This is red and yellow that gave us orange, and this is pre-mixed orange, no glazing, just regular pre-mixed orange color. As you can see, this is more dull and this is more vibrant. So let's make this orange that is already dried more vibrant. I guess I could add maybe red, and let's see what we will get. I would like a thin layer, like that. So you can see a play. Right now there is a play. And the last thing that we're going to do, that I planned to do, is to apply yellow on the stems. I am using lemon yellow, but it doesn't matter, like I said, it's just a yellow. I don't want to apply it everywhere, just in some places, so it wouldn't be too much yellow. It gives maybe an effect of a light. I think I applied too much yellow in some places, so let's remove it with the paper again. I think I will stop on this. When this painting is dry, I am going to use one of my favorite pencils. It could be gold. Sometimes I use gold and sometimes I use I will show you one second. Sometimes I use silver, it looks like that, and sometimes white. Sorry, this is another silver. Where is my white? So I found it. It looks like that. But the painting should be dry in order to apply pencils. Also, gold color could be used to make it more interesting with a brush. I use it with a brush because it looks like it's very thin color. Alright, I hope the glazing technique you understood, and I hope my English was clear enough, and thank you very much for watching.